really touched on this yet, but what are the costs associated with all of this, right? You mentioned it a little bit when you mentioned collaborative law. So what is the different cost for each of those types of, right, arbitration, mediation, collaborative law, and then litigation? Is there a significant difference between them?
Well, there can be, yes. Obviously, I have to start with the litigation. People say, how much is this divorce going to cost me? That's the first thing they want to know. They don't understand that the cost is really dependent on how crazy they're going to be. So litigation costs, our retainers run anywhere from $5,000 to $7,500, and a retainer is just money you give to a lawyer. They hold it, and it's a security for payment for them. Our hourly rates are $300 an hour, which is just an average rate. It's not high. If you went into the city in Boston, you probably could be going $500 to $700 an hour for attorney's fees. So it really is less in the suburbs. But those fees, the total fees, that's just the retainer. They can go up to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 if there's litigation. I mean, it's incredibly costly to litigate. And people, they don't understand the amount of work that has to be put into litigation, all the paperwork and documentation the court requires. It all takes time and effort. So by far, litigation is usually the most expensive. As far as collaborative law, you're both paying your own attorneys, plus you're paying a coach. So a lot of people right off the bat throw up their hands and say, this is very expensive. But what they don't understand is collaborative law usually leads to a mediated or a resolution of the case. Litigation can go on and on and on. And if you don't like your judgment, you can appeal it. Collaborative law, you come to an agreement in the end. So it really can be much less costly, even though you think it's going to be more expensive initially. Mediation can be very inexpensive if you kind of both have an idea of what you want, and you're really just going to a professional to, have a review of it and to put the final seal on it. So both of you pay for the mediator. For our office, if somebody's coming in for a mediation, we charge a retainer of $4,000 to begin with. And, usually you can get by up to $10,000 and get your case done.